I wonder how the Kappa is doing.
Hey, Erica. Do you remember in the last episode you were able to choose who redecorated your room?
Yes, I'm actually really happy with my choice.
Oh, I was going to offer you to change your choice, but if you're satisfied.
Change my choice?
Yes. If you wish it, I have the power to influence your destiny.
Oh, really? Can I choose another boy to redecorate my room?
Absolutely. I'll be honest, though. It will cost you.
Why?
Changing the course of time comes with some risks. We will need compensation.
I see. How much will it cost me?
Well, I would say 200 manas.
Okay.
Are you sure? I won't be coming back for a while.
Yes, I'm sure. Israel will be the one to redecorate my room.
All right then, I won't bother you anymore. I'm going to return to my previous occupations.
What occupations?
Sleeping and dreaming of the most beautiful thing on earth.
Oh, well, sweet dreams then. That cat was definitely very odd. Well, let's not think about it anymore. I'm going to go see the Kappa. Besides, I don't have much else to do. I arrived in the infirmary, but there was no one there, besides the Kappa that was sleeping in a bed. He was still very smelly, but I found him super cute. I got closer to him, and he started to wake up slowly. I really like this little one. So, did you sleep well?
Ah!
Seeing how you're fidgeting, I think that means yes. I spent some time talking to him as if he were a child. Oh, there you are. Yes, I hope this is okay. Yes, it's fine. I was actually here to see how he was doing. He seems rather calm. For the moment. He's still very young, probably a couple of months at most. Oh, he's still a child then? A baby even. I wonder how he was even able to find himself in our region. Did he use the circle of mushrooms? Of course not. It's impossible. You still don't understand how it works. Where's the guard's nurse? I don't know. When I arrived here, there was no one. Hmm. She cursed in a language I didn't know after sizing up the Kappa and I. Erica, would you mind taking care of the little one now that he's awake? The two of you seem to have bonded. No problem. I'll take care of him. Thank you. You're doing me such a favor. You can take him with you. I'll tell the head nurse he's in good hands. Did I just dream it, or did she just give me a compliment? I'll come back to see you when everything is ready. It seems you and I will be spending some time together.
Ah!
I wonder if adult Kappas know how to talk and also if they can learn words. The little one looks overly excited. I should find something to occupy him with. If only I had a guide on how to occupy a Kappa for dummies. I'm not really used to taking care of children, but anyway. I lifted the Kappa up in front of me and thought about what I could occupy him with. He started to chirp. You know that's not going to help me. What do you want to do, little smelly turtle?
If you think he's going to respond.
Huh? Never, goodness! You scared me. What are you doing here?
I don't think it concerns you, nosy girl. I'm looking for bandages and some care bombs. Do you know where the nurse is?
No, she wasn't here when I arrived. Are you hurt?
I'm not, but a young member of my guard is. The silly little girl cut her leg and thought that I wouldn't be able to smell her blood.
You shouldn't call her a silly girl. Maybe she didn't want to worry you.
Of course, I worry about what's being kept from me for the sole reason of wanting to preserve their image, which is, in fact, very silly.
Well then, I didn't know you were so attentive. He grabbed everything he needed before heading to the door.
What were you doing here, anyway?
I came by to see the Kappa and I was told to look after him. I don't really know what to have him do.
He's a kid. You should go for the classics. A walk, eat, a bath, or all of the above, you know?
Oh yeah, that's smart. Thanks for the tip. Well, in that case, I have choices for activity ideas. I don't even know if I will have the time to do everything. So, where to start? I think I will give him some food first. Come on, little Kappa. Let's go find you something to eat. Kira must still be in the library. I should probably find him a name instead of calling him Kappa. I decided to take care of the Kappa, though it sounded weird. Well, little Kappa, how about we give you a name? What do you think?
Hee!
Maybe you have a name?
Ha!
He nodded before pronouncing a name in syllables I had never heard before. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. I think your name is a bit too long for me. Does it bother you if I give you another name? It may be a bit disrespectful of me, but... Without even finishing my sentence, he jumped on me. I think that means yes. I'm hesitating between three names. Liam, Elliot, and Franklin. What if we named you Elliot?
Hee!
You seem to like that one.
Elliot! Elliot!
Huh, Kira wasn't here anymore, and he left the Kappa's food.
Oh, it's you, Erica.
Yes, why?
Goodness, how awful. Can you place him in that corner? I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Were you the one that bought the Kappa's food?
Yes, why?
Something's up with the rations.
What is it?
Well, actually, it's a bit complicated to explain. Right now, it's okay. He's a Kappa who's also a child. So the Kukimis will be fine, but...
Igar, I don't understand anything. Explain it to me.
Sorry. You know that Kappas aren't companions, right?
Yes, I understood that. Is it a fairy?
Absolutely. Well, you have to know that as fairies, we don't eat food from here.
Okay, but why?
It's not nutritious at all. Sure, we can eat it, but it doesn't provide us with energy, vitamins, or anything at all.
So then, what do you eat?
Bread, honey, vegetables.
Wait, when Israel asks me for honey, is he talking about honey from my world? Not like miraculous honey from the magical rainbow tree?
Let's not imagine things. The Kappa, so I prepared a little Kukumi's gruel with what you bought. Like I was saying, he's still young, and like all fairy children, he definitely doesn't like the taste of normal food. You'll find some in the pantry.
Okay. What do we do about the journey?
Don't worry about that. I bought more Kukimi's provisions, and Karuta was in charge of making you more stocks of gruel for the journey. It would be better if you're going to exchange that for some Kukimis. You don't have to, but it'll be an excellent gift for the Kappa people.
A gift?
Yes, they're a very ancient fairy people. They are one of the rarest tribes that regularly eats Eldarya food by custom.
I will never be able to thank you enough.
It's no big deal. I hope the little Kappa will appreciate it.
I hope so too.
I would have brought him back myself, but things are a bit crazy around here. One of the girls hurt herself, some potions disappeared again, and... shoot!
It seems to be quite a mess in this Gardevel. It seems you have some serious organizational problems. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
No, it's not that. We just don't have much of a choice. Everything is rather complicated.
I didn't know.
We try to hide it as best as possible, although sometimes we miss something. Like for your mattress.
Oh yeah, let's talk about my mattress.
That traumatized you, didn't it?
A little. I just feel ridiculous for having made such a big deal out of it. Especially now that I know everything.
I think I would have been even more outraged than you.
Oh really?
Yes, it's kind of the foundation of hospitality. In the spur of the moment, we didn't handle it very well.
We got off task again.
A little, yes. Ah!
I will have to let you go. Elliot is becoming quite impatient, I think.
Elliot?
Yes, it's his name. I was so tired of calling him Kappa.
Oh, how cute! I love that name. I should have named my companion like that.
You think? Thanks. I'm glad you like it. Okay, should I go back to the market? Or not? Go back to the market and exchange the food. Alright, I'm going back, hoping that the luck is on my side. I took the Brussels sprouts and headed towards the market. Hey, the girls are here. I don't think they saw me.
No, but you were completely right about this mattress situation, Miko. We give her a room and she complains to everyone. That's not really nice.
Am I dreaming or are they talking about me? Yet you were with the others when she came to ask for a new mattress, right?
Yes, that's true. I probably should have listened to your own reasoning. I'm sorry. She came to talk to me about it. I really thought that.
I see. I shouldn't continue to listen. You're still with that? Yes, Miko asked me to take care of him. He has a name, you know. Oh, really? You named this thing? Yes, I've had it with calling him Kappa. I see. So what's the name you chose? Elliot. I guess it's okay. I wasn't expecting that, though. What did you think I would name him? Kappa. That's not a name. There was really no use in naming him. He's not a companion. You won't be able to keep him. Even if I don't get to keep him, I've never called my cat Cat. Is that an animal from your world? Yes. What does it look like? It's an animal with pointy ears. They are small felines with lots of fur. Oh, and they also purr. I didn't ask you to describe Never for me. Never purrs? As soon as he sees a pretty girl. Yes. Well, you could have told me they're like the Paracos, Azarel. He said it with a youngster's voice, no doubt to mimic me. For your information, I know what a cat is. So why did you ask me then? I like how you get all confused when you explain something. Arg, he's gonna drive me crazy! I arrived in front of the stand where Pereiro helped negotiate the objects. After talking about the situation with the other vendors, they brought me to their boss. Peral?
Hey, you. It's been quite a while since we last saw each other.
Yeah, at least a few hours. What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing really. I'm doing a favor for my friend in between trips. You know how family is. All that, you know.
Yes, if you say so.
The vendors told me that you wanted to exchange some things. Let me see.
He looked at the vegetables to assure their freshness.
Well, everything looks good to me. What's your price?
Well, it's just that I would like to exchange for a crate of cucumbers. Of Q what? Oh shoot, what was the name again? Kukimis. Why not? It's worth the same. It's okay with me. Oh great. Thank you so much. We went ahead with the exchange and I got the Kukimis crate. Okay, I'm going to go place this in the pantry and take advantage so I can feed him. There's no one in the pantry. I put down the crate of Kukumis. Now I have to get the gruel for the Kappa. You shouldn't get attached. Attached to what? To this thing. Azarel. I'm sorry, miss. I meant to say Elliot. Why shouldn't I get attached? It's a Kappa. And out of curiosity, what do you know about this species? That they don't live in this region? I imagine Miko talked to you about it after your mission. Exactly. Is that all? No, I also know that they are one of the rarest tribes to still eat food from here. I will never understand this habit of yours. Eh, anyone can eat what they want as long as they don't steal from my plate. So, it seems you know quite a lot about those creatures. All things aside, you have to be cautious of them. Well, all things aside, despite the fact that Elliot and I have to separate once we were in his village, I don't see why I can't get attached. No one has ever mentioned what they're like? No. They seem friendly, though. Kappas are malicious beings. In fact, very malicious. What does that mean exactly? They call children into lakes or near the sea. Naive children approach the water. In the beginning, they see only their reflection, and then the Kappa's face appears, making faces at them to amuse them. Everything goes well up to this point until... Bam! They lead them to the depths of the water to drown them. A very funny joke. I assure you, it's very real. Are you going to have me believe that Miko is sending me to a tribe where they drown children? I think that this tribe doesn't. At least I hope not. Do you really have to tell me that? It's too bad. I was really starting to like you. Israel, stop. Remember to leave me your rations of honey, please? You're unbelievable. I'm leaving. Goodbye. This area seems pretty quiet. I sat down on the rim of the pavilion, but the Kappa wouldn't stay still. Well, now stay put or you won't get to eat. Hee! Elliot, please don't cry. Ugh, why did I accept to take care of him? Come on, here, have some gruel. Eat some. It's really good. You will like it. I gave him some food using a small spoon, like feeding a child. He made one of his faces before spitting out the gruel. Then he started to cry again. Hee! Come on, please, look how good it is. I tasted the mixture myself and I had to restrain myself from spitting it back out. Shoot, this thing is really awful. Mmm, it's so good. Yummy, yummy. After I looked up, Elliot started eating his gruel. Good thing I got some kukimis for the journey.
Without paying much attention to him, I looked up to admire the Eldaryan sky. I wondered if it was similar to the sky in my world. A sky, clouds, the sun. There wasn't anything extraordinary about it. In that moment, I thought I was at home. At that moment, I prayed that night would fall fast, hoping I could recognize at least one constellation. Cuckoos! One more word in dear Elliot the Kappa's vocabulary. Now that you've eaten, we're going to go on a walk. I should show him the HQ. Elliot took off running and stuck to Ikar's leg to hug her. Ah! Let go of me! That smell, yuck! What did I do to deserve this? Why me? You should take care of him. That way he will stop hanging on to me. That's what I'm trying to do, actually. Do you know the Kappas play shogi? Elliot arched his eyebrow and looked intensely at Ikar. The show what? Shogi. It's a board game. It's generally played by two people. What do we have to do exactly? Well, actually, you have a set of pawns on a board. Each person plays their turn, and the point is to capture the other person's king. Oh, it's like chess? Wait, let me think. Chess. 64 squares, half as many pawns. She placed her hand on her chin and looked ahead as if she were rummaging through her brain for the answer. The promoted pawn can become a queen, a bishop, a knight, or a rook. I read that in a book. Yes, that's it. Although I think in chess one piece taken is definitive. It cannot be put into play by the one who captured it. That's right. So yes, it's almost the same with several subtle differences. That's it. In general, yes. What's wrong? Well, you explained things so concisely. I thought you would have explained a bit more. I try to stay focused on what's essential. That's odd. I was told I talk too much. Who said that? Uh, she left without me knowing who it was. Since you don't know the area, I'm going to show you around HQ and the places I know. Alright, Elliot? He doesn't seem against it. I started by showing him the inside of HQ. The crystal room, the alchemy lab. You see, behind this door is my room. I can't show it to you because it's still being renovated, but you'll be able to come when you want when it's finished. After, we went outside to the HQ gardens. I showed him the path of the arches, even if we'd already passed through here several times before. Then we headed outside HQ after several guards warned me not to go too far. So here's the burrow. I had to go get Mary's companion once, but he wasn't hiding in there. Hey, what are you doing? He jumped from my arms to go down the hole. That's not funny, Elliot. Come back now. I got down onto the ground and called out several times to the Kappa without any response. Look inside. I poked my head inside the burrow. It was really dark. After thinking about it, I don't know why I decided to do that. My goodness! Elliot, you scared me. Don't ever do that again, okay? I don't want to play hide and seek all day. Hide! Seek! That's it, hide and seek. Come on, let's go. Oh wow, there are a lot of companions here. I really like Starlight, but I wouldn't be against having another companion. Hey there, little guys, come over here.
No touch. Companion already have owner. Steal not good.
I didn't want to steal it. I didn't even know it already had an owner. I'm sorry.
Grrr.
Do you really think I would be capable of such a thing, Jamon? He looked at me up and down. I really didn't feel comfortable in front of a giant like him.
You nice girl. Me know you no steal now.
Oh, thanks.
Kiro no explain how capture companion. You have bait.
Yes, he explained to me, but I wanted to try another way too.
Erika's stupid.
Hey, that's not nice to say. I'm tired of everyone saying I'm stupid.
Jamon sorry. Jamon no want hurt Erika.
It's okay. I didn't know what else to say, and thankfully Elliot knew to speak for me. Jamon, hi!
Jamon listen.
Hi! He took the Kappa in his arms and looked at him with big eyes while the little one laughed. They seemed to get along well. Elliot and I spent some time with the companions. Jamon didn't stay very long, but behind all that mass of muscles, I got to know a very kind being. Staying a while with all these little creatures around me was delightful. I finally felt like I could relax a bit since my arrival here. You still smell really strong. Let's go give you a bath. I should go back to HQ to wash Elliot in the showers. Be careful. Shoot, I just ran into someone.
Be careful with the little one, Erika.
Oh, he's okay, don't worry.
He really shouldn't lose his water.
Can you repeat that, please? Lose his water?
Yes, the water on his head.
What happens if he loses it? I don't think we share the same definition of losing one's water.
Lose his water, not his waters. It's a male Kappa. That's ridiculous.
I fully agree. That's why I didn't quite understand. What happens if he loses his water?
The water on top of the Kappa's head is his life force. If he ever loses it, he will become very weak. That's why we are often told to show your respect to a Kappa when you have been attacked.
Oh, really? Why?
Because they are very polite.
So?
He would bow before you to greet you, and there it goes. He will lose some of his water, which will weaken him and allow you to escape or attack it.
I looked at Elliot, who was having fun running around us. Seeing how he's in such good spirits, I wouldn't mind if he was a little less hyperactive.
He's a baby.
He's still quite tiring.
That's not what I wanted to say. He won't be weakened. He will die.
What? Why?
Like I told you, it's their life force. While adult Kappas are strong enough to survive, the little ones.
I see.
You look distraught all of a sudden.
Yes, I'm realizing that I've been quite irresponsible with him.
Why irresponsible?
He could have lost his water so many times.
You didn't know. What are you doing here?
I'm taking care of Elliot.
How do you plan on taking care of him?
I fed him and I walked with him, so I was thinking I could wash him now.
Where were you planning on washing him?
Oh, I imagine there are showers somewhere, right?
Not a chance.
What do you mean?
They will never let you bring that to the showers. He may stink up all the laundry.
Uh, okay.
You don't know what to do next. Admit it.
Yeah, I really don't know the places around here.
Wash him in the park's fountain.
Where's that?
It's close to the central pavilion.
Will it bother anyone?
No, we wash all our companions there, or at the beach.
No one says anything?
We don't have a place for grooming yet, so no.
Okay, well, thank you.
Hey, Erica.
He threw a used towel at me.
Dry him off with this. Don't forget to bring it back to me afterwards. And make sure it's clean. Also, think about buying some soap. Otherwise, he will continue to stink up the place.
You're right. Thanks again. So Israel told me that it was close to... Alright, I have everything I need to wash this kappa. Oh, it's so pretty. I have my reservations on stinking up such a beautiful place as this. Is this your companion? He's absolutely adorable! No, it's a kappa. A kappa? I don't know what that is. What kind of companion is it? What are his abilities? Oh, you're completely off there. It's a kappa, not a companion. Oh, really? I don't know the kappas. I only learned about them recently, too. They are water geniuses, you know. What are you going to do? I wanted to give him a bath. Israel said we could. Seeing your face now, I'm starting to think he's pulling my leg. No, he told you the truth. That's surprising of him. Oh, thank goodness then. Say, Erica? Yes? Can I help you? Yes, of course. Oh, thank you. We put the little one in the water and he seemed to enjoy it. With Eldarya, this task seemed the easiest. While I was holding Elliot, she took care of him while putting soap everywhere on him. The soap smelled so good. I hoped it would cover the Kappa's atrocious odor. It's really nice of you to help. No problem. It's not often someone trusts me. How come? I make a lot of mistakes. I'm very clumsy. Don't say that. Well, it's true. Everyone says it. You shouldn't believe what they say. You helped me. Really well, actually. You really think so? Of course. You're so nice. She jumped in my arms, almost knocking the little one over. Hee! Phew, thank goodness you didn't fall over. I couldn't even imagine the disaster if he had lost his water. Fall poof! Yes, that's it. Poof. Eldarya took the towel and wrapped up the little one in it. She looked so happy to be taking care of him. We chatted for a little while about anything and everything. Well, mostly about mermaids. So then, do you see mermaids a lot where you're from? No, not at all. In my world, mermaids are legends. You had already heard about mermaids like me then? With legs? No, never. Except for the Little Mermaid. Who? Oh, it's a known tale. What's it about? Well, it's about a young mermaid who gives up her mermaid tails to have legs for love. How does it end? It depends on the versions. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. What version do you prefer?
The one when she ends up marrying the prince. The continuation with her daughter isn't that great, but at least it ends well.
The prince is human? How are they able to have a child?
She let go of her mermaid tail for him. So she lives on Earth and no longer in the water.
Oh, like me. Life on Earth is much better than life under the sea.
Do you hate water? I don't understand.
I don't hate it, but I'll admit, water and I aren't one.
Mermaids are water spirits, right? So I don't understand at all. Sorry to push, but it seems so paradoxical to me.
It's rather personal.
Sorry, I won't insist any further.
Oh, no worries.
Come on, I'm gonna find something for this little guy to do now that he's dry.
Good luck, and thanks again for letting me help you.
What can I do now? I was calmly walking with Elliot when I heard voices. A little curious, I concentrated on listening and recognized Miko and Chrome's voices. Seriously, Chrome? It's always the same thing. Every mission.
It wasn't my fault.
It's never your fault. You always have a good excuse to waste your time.
I know. Everyone already makes fun of me enough. No need to add on to it.
I'm trying to help you and to understand. That's all. I shouldn't continue to listen in. I eventually stepped back to avoid overhearing what they had to say. After all, it's not really any of my business. Bam! Shoot! Elliot just ran into something. He's a bit clumsy. Luckily, they didn't hear anything, and I took advantage to walk away. I shouldn't bother Miko. She's probably still busy with Chrome.
Play!
Play? You want us to play something?
Hee!
That must mean yes. I'm not really good at taking care of kids, but I have some ideas in mind for games. I know that your people like to play shogi.
Ha!
He stomped his feet and started pouting. Um... Okay, I got it. What do you want to play? Hopscotch? Jump roping?
Hopscotch?
Yes, it's a game where you have to jump in squares, one after the other.
Hopscotch!
I explained the rules to him and he looked at me with round eyes before jumping for joy. I think it meant that he liked the concept of the game. We left in the direction of the outside of HQ. I noticed a small pathway made of loose soil. Ideal for making the hopscotch squares and not far away from the other members of the guard. I traced the squares for the game in the soil and we started to hop from square to square. The little one looked to be having a lot of fun and I was watching him closely. I turned my head for a second, distracted by a sound coming from the forest. I hope it's not another black dog. Bam! What's going— No! Elliot! I ran to the Kappa. He fell while playing and tumbled to the ground. Frozen. The water on top of his head was almost completely evaporated. I have to find someone. Taking the Kappa in my arms, I ran into the building. My arms were trembling and I was not paying any attention to anything around me. I only had one thought in my mind. Find Miko. Arriving inside, I ran into Miko and the boys. Erica, we were just talking about you. Your new room is ready. What are... It's the Kappa. I don't know what happened. I was there, I turned my head for 1 second, and then... What have you done? I didn't mean to. Valkion, take the Kappa and come with me to the infirmary. Ezreal, go find a special bomb by any means possible. Nivra, go tell Ika to study our options. If you run into Kero, tell him to also start looking. The three boys didn't look for any excuses as they scurried away. Leafton left to go investigate the Blackdock situation. Why is this happening now?
I feel very guilty.
Miko, what can I do? Nothing. You have done enough already. She left without saying a word, followed by Velkion. He looked somber as well. But They all left without saying a single word to me. I collapsed onto a bench and thought about the fact that I may have killed the little Kappa. I wanted to cry so badly, but I refused to weep over my fate. I had to do something to repair the damage done. After several minutes, I got up. Caro?
Oh, Erica, it's you. I'm sorry about what happened.
You have no reason to be sorry. Everything is my fault. I feel so terrible.
No, you shouldn't feel that way.
I would love to go back in time, to have stopped everything.
It wasn't your fault. It could have happened to anyone.
Miko trusted me, and I ruined everything.
I may have an idea on how you can appease her anger. We did a lot of research with Ikar, and we wanted to ask Eldarya for help.
Her help?
Yes, she's a mermaid. She can help us, only we can't seem to find her. If you help us find her, we would surely gain some time.
Okay, I'll start looking. I even know where I can find her. I should go back to the fountain. Eldarya, I need you!
Oh, really?
Yes, I made a huge mistake, and Kiri thinks that you could help fix it.
What did you do?
The Kappa. He fainted. Miko yelled at me.
It must be serious. Is that why your eyes are red?
Yes,
Don't worry, let's go see the little one.
We ran all the way to the infirmary where we joined the others. They were all getting antsy around the Kappa, and when they saw me arrive, Miko glared at me. What are you doing here? Kiro told me he was looking for Eldarya. I went to look for her. I am sorry.
What's going on with the little one?
He lost a majority of his water. We applied several bombs and tucked him in. He's too young and may not be able to handle the shock.
Let me see.
I think your flask may be able to help.
Oh, you think?
Let's try.
I will pour him some. I will just have to replenish it in a little time. Well, you know what I mean.
That's not very important right now. Eldarya got close to the Kappa and poured several drops from her flask onto Elliot's head. After several minutes, he opened his eyes and I felt everyone relax. We were all relieved. That will work while we prepare the healing balm. What? He's not out of the woods yet? Not completely. Eldarya's potion is effective, but it's only a temporary fix. We have to adapt this new water to his organism. You, Elaine, how long do we have? That must be the nurse, but that's not the one I saw last time. 3, 4 days? Hours. I'm really sorry. I really didn't want... We know, Whiny Pants. Israel, what do you need for the bomb? Dragonfly fish, acidic grass, water, bigaron sap. I see. Everyone, Israel is going to provide you the ingredients list. Everyone will have their own. Send your companions out to explore, go to the market, figure it out, but find everything fast. Israel asked everyone to participate, Miko included. Then he approached me. I need a dragonfly fish. I often find some when I send my companion exploring on the beach. Do you need anything else? Yes, a pouring glass. It's chemistry material. Don't you have some in the lab? heard. A little idiot broke all of them.
For once, I'm not the idiot. Although I do wonder who it could have been.
Oh, shoot, I'll go buy you that. Thank you. Meet me in the alchemy lab once you have everything.
Here's everything you asked for.
I was only waiting on your items.
Sorry to have taken so long.
No problem.
Do you have everything?
Yes.
Good. We'll let you prepare everything. Come meet us when it's all done. Miko and I returned to the infirmary. We looked after the little one until Israel showed up. He took so long to get here, and I thought the couple of hours was over already. He then added another liquid in Elliot's water, who then started to look less and less pale. I'm truly sorry. Really.
There is no harm done. Do not worry, he will be okay. We have to leave it to time now. Miko, would you mind leaving us alone, the Kappa, Israel, and I?
No, do what you have to do. Eric and I have to talk anyway. I'm worried all of a sudden. Come on, let's step out. Sorry to have gotten carried away. What? When I saw the Kappa in your arms, I thought of all the repercussions that it could have on the garden, and we don't need that. Not right now. No, I'm the one that's sorry. I should have paid more attention. I gave you this task when I should have known it would be a bit too much for you to handle. Anyway, now that he's better, let's not talk much more about this. Let's go see your new room instead.
Okay.
I don't know if I deserve it after this whole fiasco. Are you ready? Yes.
So, happy? I... I...
It's like a little piece of paradise. I love it.
Good. I'm very proud of my work.
You can be. It's so marvelous. Thank you for all of this, Israel.
Oh, well, you're welcome. I did it all with such pleasure. Oh, no, that's right. I was forced to do it.
Sorry. To think that he could have made a horrible room just for revenge, but he preferred to play along. It's really very nice of him. Thanks for the copy of the key, guys. I hope you were joking. No, I'm serious. He swirled my room keys around on his finger. You may be very cute, but that doesn't allow you to do everything you want. Finally, I prefer to ignore Nevra and talk to the others. Is he always like that?
How do you mean?
Well, he's very flirty.
Don't chew on your words. You can say he's downright annoying.
How come he's like that? It's Nevra. Ever since we told him that vampires are popular in the human world, we can't shut him up. I think the worst is that someone brought me back this book with the sky that glows in the sun, with that girl that does things. You know the one. Valkion. Nevra looked upset and walked out of the room. That book.
Where he turns into a wolf.
No, that one was great. The other, they have powers. Am I dreaming, or are they talking about a book from my world?
The one that's evil?
Yes, it was really awful. Why are you talking to me about vampires? Well, since Never knows that they're popular in the human world, his ego has become something else. I knew it. Never is a vampire. At the same time, it's so obvious. Yeah, but he could stay a bit humble. To do all of that just for a book that's not even that good. Oh No, the book just helped him understand his effect on the human race. He hates the book.
It's not a reason to be like that. What do you want? Since he is aware that vampires are cool thanks to someone I won't mention. He looked at Ika with round eyes. He thinks he's irresistible and that he can make any girl fall at his feet. Not that I mind, but when he comes annoying a member of my guard.
I think it bothers you a little, don't you think?
Yes.
He must surely get shot down a lot, right?
Not that much. He knows how to choose his targets.
Well, he was wrong about me, though.
Well, good. It will do him some good to be shot down once in a while.
It's true, you don't look like an easy girl.
It will build his character.
You two do realize that you're encouraging me to turn him down, right? Yes. They really are one weird group of individuals. After briefly explaining me the conditions for using the showers, the amenities, and even again about the food rations, they finally left me alone to rest. I still wasn't very reassured by the fact that Never still has a copy of the key to my room. I decided to go look for what was rightfully mine.
So, did you all have fun?
How so? Are you talking about the conversation I just had with the others?
Yes.
I'm just trying to understand you, that's all.
By telling anyone that walks past that I'm some creep who you're going to turn down?
Were you eavesdropping?
For the record, vampires have good hearing.
If you had as good a hearing as you claim, you would know that I didn't say all of that.
You didn't try to persuade them otherwise.
They weren't completely wrong.
Sure.
He turned his back to me and started walking away. Let him leave. He suddenly turned towards me.
And clearly, you didn't either.
What?
Yes, you know, when you... Never mind.
Huh? I rolled my eyes. Nevra, I'm sorry I upset you.
No, it's fine. It's not you.
Although you're angry at me. Nevra didn't dare answer me. You don't like it when someone turns you down, right? He looked me up and down before coming close to me and putting his hands under my chin.
Just you wait. In due time, I will be the one saying that you are annoying.
Sure, okay. Never left again. This time he seemed less upset. I hope he understood that I don't like the way he acts. Shoot, I forgot to ask him for the copy of the key. I wasn't able to find Nevra and forgot about getting the copy of my room key. After all these little adventures, I was finally free. Elliot had to rest after my terrible mishap. The journey was pushed back several days, which allowed me to get to know the area and inhabitants a little better. The meals were very simple, the dishes being bland most of the time, but since it's something I didn't pay for, I wasn't asking for more. The night before the journey has arrived, and I decided to go talk to Miko to figure out the last details. Hello, Miko. Hello, Erica. Are you here for the journey? Yes, you told me to come back and see you, but you were always very busy. Sorry, I had quite a lot to manage lately. It's okay, it's just that it's tomorrow, right? Absolutely. You will leave then with Chrome. Oh, really? That's great. Do you think it will be okay? Yes, we had a long chat, Chrome and I. You both leave tomorrow morning. Just the two of us?
I'm unable to have more staff at your disposal, and the only ones we have are unfit for the journey. I understand. I'm still scared it could be a huge task for us. Managing a ship is not easy. It's a small ship, completely manageable, rest assured. Chrome has used it several times before. I'm not very convinced, but oh well. If Miko thinks it will be alright. Anyway, it's getting late. I should go back to my room now in order to have a good night's rest. Alright, it's time to go to sleep, Erica. I was about to change. Shoot, I'm in my underwear. What? I hope it's not Nevra. I got dressed in a split second. Hee! Elliot, is that you? I went to open the door. Well, well, what are you doing here? Erica! Erica! You wanted to see me? You should be in the infirmary. I should probably go drop him back off there. Since it was a bit nippy, I put on my coat and took the Kappa in my arms. Oh, Erica, it's you. It's been a while since we've seen each other. Yes, I was quite busy this week. What did you do? I tried to discover more about this world, and I took care of little Elliot. Oh, wonderful. And you? I worked really hard, but I'm still behind. So, what is she doing here, then? I heard you have a new room. You absolutely have to show me. Whenever you want. Can we go now? I thought you had work to do. I can take a 5-minute break for you. We went into my room so that Eldarya could see it. Oh, it's so pretty. It doesn't look anything like your first room. You must be happy. That's for sure. The walls and the floor are clean, and I have a very comfortable bed. I was really spoiled this time. Haha, you deserve it after the whole mattress debacle. It really wasn't nice of Miko. You were right to have insisted. Don't say anything. Okay, I'm going to go. See you later and have a nice journey. Thanks. This time I really need to bring the Kappa back to the nurse. I really need to get my sleep tonight. Irka, you're here. And with the Kappa. Phew. Why is he with you? He came knocking on my door. I see. I was just bringing him back. I wanted to put the Kappa down, but he wouldn't let me go. Elliot, let go, please. Come on, let go. You have to stay here. Ha! Am I dreaming or is he refusing to let me go? Stay! Stay! I stopped and looked up desperately in Miko's direction. Humph. I think he wants to stay with you. I have to go sleep, though. Do you think you could sleep with him? Yes, okay. If it doesn't bother you, then you can. I know someone that would be jealous. Hee! Story! Story! What? You want me to read you a book, too? Elliot nodded, as if to say yes. I would love to, but I don't have any stories in mind and I have no books with me. If you want, you can ask Ikar for one. I may not understand, so I don't think it will be useful. Oh, don't worry. She has many written in your language. Oh, really? I'll do that then. Do you know where I can find her now? Surely in her room. I'll hurry. Good night. If I can remember right, Ikar's room is in the Hall of the Gods with the other members of the Light Guard. Look who it is. Oh, Leafton. It's been a while since I've seen you. Yes, I've been quite busy.
The investigation with the black dog?
Exactly.
How's it going?
Not well. I haven't found any clues, and my contacts don't have any either. The presence of this creature is still inexplicable.
Well, at least you tried.
Yes. I heard you were going on a journey tomorrow?
Yes, with Chrome.
Oh, I hope it goes well then.
I hope so too. Anyway, I'm happy I got to see you before leaving.
Me as well.
I arrived in front of Ika's door and knocked. She arrived a few seconds later.
Yes?
I'm sorry if I'm bothering you or if I woke you up, but I need one of your books for the little Kappa.
A book? What for?
I think he wants me to read him a story.
Oh, I see. What are you interested in?
Fairy tales for kids, I imagine, is best.
Of all my fairy tale books, I have this one. I've selected 3 stories. The Golden Key, The 3 Wishes, and The Queen's Bee. I think one of these will do the trick.
I'll see. I have to admit I don't know any of these.
Oh, that's too bad. You will see that several are very interesting.
Do you have a preference?
No, not really.
Alright, it's time to go to bed. It's getting late. I think I'll read you only one story.
Hee.
Sorry, but we have to be wide awake tomorrow.
Hee.
The Kappa in one arm, the book in the other, I brought him all the way to my room. Are you ready? Alright, what are we going to read? I took my coat off and got into bed, Elliot by my side. Read The 3 Wishes. I started to read the story. One day, a poor lumberjack was working in the forest. He was cutting down trees and making firewood. I came here to offer you 3 wishes, he explained. Be reasonable.
Ah, wishes.
What wishes would you make?
Stay, Erica.
You want to stay with me?
Hee.
You're too cute. I continued to read the tale, and the part about the sausage made the little one laugh. He didn't have the energy to continue listening and fell asleep right before the end. I didn't continue reading and just turned the light off. Elliot and I got up early. I have a meeting in the crystal room, so I decided to head that way. What are you all doing here?
We wanted to say goodbye.
Seeing them all together, I almost feel like I'm not coming back. Miko asked me to prepare you some balms and other treatments, just in case. And I have sharpened Chrome's dagger, since Erika doesn't have any weapons yet. Never? Well, what is it? He approached to get close to me to plant a kiss on my hand. Come back here in one piece. All right? Oh, well, of course, no question. If I had expected that. Is that it? It would be nice to take your foul language elsewhere. Miko gestured in a way that said, "Get out of my sight now!" and the boys obeyed without protest. Jamon and I will escort you to the ship. But where is Chrome? He's waiting for you with Kiro on the beach. Oh, great. I will be able to tell him goodbye, too. I'll follow you then. I said my goodbyes to Ika before leaving in the direction of the beach. We walked through the entire general headquarters to leave and went in the direction of the cliffs. There was a small passageway with brick stairs that I had never seen. When we arrived at the beach, Jamon and Miko loaded up the boat. They explained to me that I would use it to join the ship where I would find Kiro and Chrome. All 4 of us got off the boat and onto the ship. It was small, but still spacious enough for 2 people. I felt a bit squished with the ogre by my side. Grrr. I thought I was only going with Chrome.
Yes, we are just here to give you the final instructions.
I was just explaining about all the improvements we've made to the ship.
I see.
Did you understand everything, Chrome? Yeah, it'll be fine, I think. It's not hard to use. I've already used it before. Yes, but there are new functions. It'll be fine. I'll manage.
Kira doesn't look very convinced.
Miko, I think everything is fine on my end.
Perfect. Chrome, remember what we talked about.
Yes.
We're going to go back then. Kiro, Jamon, follow me.
Erica.
Safe travels, Erica. Chrome, don't make her late. What? But...
Come back, alive.
Yes, I hope so.
Journey! See! See!
Yes, we are going on a journey by sea, Elliot. We left the ship and I found myself alone with Chrome and Elliot facing the immense ocean in front of us. Too late to back out, there is no turning back now. The journey was just beginning.
Hey, what's that over there?
I don't know. It looks like a piece of wood with a bottle.
It's shiny. Shall we go see?
You're worse than a magpie.
Please.
Okay then, if that makes you happy. We got close to the piece of wood and ended up realizing that it wasn't anything interesting. It was just a bottle on a shelf.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was important.
It's okay. After all, I decided to follow you. How much time did we lose?
I would say a half hour.
Ugh. We've been sailing the sea for several hours now. The sea was rather calm, which was very reassuring according to Chrome. All of a sudden the sea heaved. It started raining and the wind started blowing in violently. What's going on?
I don't know.
How is it possible that the weather changed so quickly?
Look over there. I think that will explain the brutal change in weather. Shall we go?
Yes, I want to take a closer look at this thing.
Let's go then.
Goodness! It's huge!
Let's go back. It really is a kraken.
A kraken. You mean the sea monster with all those tentacles like in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Pirates of the what?
Sorry, I always forget that no one knows here.
Okay. But yeah, it has tentacles. It's normal after all. It's a ginormous octopus. I don't know really.
We should get back then, right?
It's alright. It's still far. But we shouldn't waste any time. Evil! Evil!
Yes, but don't worry, Elliot. We're leaving. We decided to sail around the creature. Where do you think we should go?
Wait. The compass is indicating the north. South. No, the west.
Chrome, don't tell me you don't know how to read a compass.
Whatever. Of course I do. This one is just difficult to read.
So where do we go then?
That way.
Follow Chrome's directions. We aren't drifting, are we?
Shoot. Yes.
Chrome. We had to travel for quite a while because night fell very quickly. I took advantage of this in order to look at the sea and the Eldarya sky. Then I noticed that the constellations looked a lot like the ones from my world. I even thought I recognized Cassiopeia. Is it really real, or is it just my desire to go home?
We should go this way.
You think?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
But the compass says we should keep going straight.
Trust me.
Okay. Seriously?
It seemed faster this way.
I'm never listening to you again.
Rah! I'm so hungry.
I can hear it. What do we have?
Not much, like always. But look what I got from the pantry. Well, okay. It's stealing, but it was totally worth it.
He showed me some pepperoni. It's pepperoni.
I am sure you've never seen something more beautiful. Smell it. I want to eat it already.
It's only pepperoni. I've eaten so many different types that I'm sure were way better.
That's all you're going to say when I tell you that we're going to be eating pepperoni? You don't understand the value of this deliciousness?
It's not exactly cheap, but it's not really a luxurious product either.
Yes?
I don't think so, but okay.
I don't know about how things are in your world, but here food doesn't grow on trees.
In my world, some foods do. But pepperoni isn't rare.
You're really saying a bunch of nonsense.
Do you realize we are fighting over pepperoni?
It's important. If you're going to be like that, fine. You're on your own.
He stormed off into the cabin and locked himself in. I realized after several minutes that he had taken all of the food with him. Everything was in the room that he locked himself into. Chrome, open the door. Stop being a child.
You're so annoying. Go away.
I didn't insult you or anything. Open! Please, come back. I have to feed Elliot. I waited a few more minutes while the Kappa started to get impatient.
Sorry, I forgot he existed.
I don't know how you do it. With the smell alone, I automatically remember.
Ah!
Sorry, Elliot, but it's true. I took advantage that the door was left open to go get food for the little one. When I came back, Chrome gave me a piece of pepperoni. Are you still angry?
Yes, still am.
I don't understand how you could take what I said so badly. I gave the bowl of grill to Elliot.
The fact that you said I was a child? Or the subject of food?
The subject of food.
I don't know if you're aware, but food is rationed here.
Yes, I know. Kira talked to me about it the first day we met. I thought I understood that Eldarya was at war.
No, that's not really why. Let's just say that life hasn't been very easy since the crystal was broken. We really have a hard time getting anything to eat.
I don't understand. You eat the same thing I do. Why don't you have any fields?
You don't think we tried to plant wheat or corn? For your type of food, Eldarya's lands are sterile. We can't raise cattle either. The grass here isn't nourishing enough. They would eventually perish.
How do you manage then?
We manage the best way we can. We stock up on things.
So, does that mean you go to the human world?
I haven't had the opportunity to be part of the food supply team. I can't really tell you more.
So they do go to the human world? This whole situation is weird. It's best if I just talk to Miko about it when I return. So, I'm sorry I said you were a child. But admit that it wasn't really nice to throw a temper tantrum either.
It's not a pest like you who's going to teach me a lesson.
Come on, you're insulting me again.
You don't think you insult me?
I speak my mind. I don't treat you like a dog, do I?
A dog? A dog? You're worse than Israel.
What?
I am not a dog. I'm a werewolf. A werewolf. Say I'm a kitsune while you're at it. I'm so tired of hearing that. It's fairly obvious. I'm a wolf.
Calm down, I didn't know. I didn't mean it like that, you know. Okay, I understand things better now.
Eat before there's any more.
No, take my share. When I go home to my world, I can eat as much as I want. I'll content myself with that in mind. I said no to the pepperoni, and Chrome seemed more than happy.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, not just for that.
For what else?
Well, um, you trusted me during the journey, and I made us waste a lot of time. You also agreed to go see that piece of wood. I was persuaded that it was something precious.
It's all right, you know. I'm happy to spend some time with you. And well, it was fun after all. We then ate our first meal together on the ship that barely swayed. With the softer weather, it was really pleasant. I got to know Chrome better, or at least his personality. He seemed to be such a reserved person despite slightly vengeful appearances. A new day began, and I discovered with a certain amusement that my partner was a bit seasick.
I don't feel good, Erica.
Go lay down. I'll steer the ship.
Are you sure?
Yes, plus I have an awesome assistant, Elliot.
Water! Water! Okay.
Chrome ended up spending the day laying down. Was it really the movement of the waves rocking the ship's hull that disturbed him? Or the fact that the sun was hitting us so hard? Still, the boy didn't show his face until nightfall.
I'll take over.
I was about to go back to the cabin to rest when I noticed lights in the water. I got close to the railing and leaned my head over to see better.
Avoid falling, okay?
Don't worry.
Shouldn't you get some sleep?
I could, but it's so pretty. What is it? Are they dragonfly fish?
Yes, a whole flock of them.
What are they doing?
They are feeding and getting ready for the breeding season.
I see. It's really beautiful.
I love the sea when it's calm, flat.
Do you feel better?
Yeah,
You probably got heat sickness from the sun.
no doubt.
I was thinking, we can't really see it very well because it's hidden by the clouds, but the moon has been full for several days.
And
You didn't transform into a bloodthirsty beast.
haha, that's normal.
How so?
It's only in your world that the moon makes us like that.
Have you been to my world before?
No, never. But my mother has been, and my great, I don't remember how great, grandparents were born there. They lived there all their lives, until the day of the Great Exile.
The Great what?
Well, when almost all of the fairies left your world to come to Eldarya.
When was that?
A very long time ago. I told you my great.
I know, but how long in my world's chronology?
I don't know anything about your world. Sorry.
No worries. I came back on deck. The flock of fish seemed to be moving away. I wonder now how linked our worlds really are. Why did the fairies leave Earth to come to Eldarya? What was their reason? How did they do it? I'm going to have many questions to ask Miko and the whole Light Guard. I left to go sleep, letting Chrome take over. He looked more comfortable steering the ship at night than I did. The flock of dragonfly fish were there once again. It's like they were accompanying us. The next day we peacefully continued the journey. I took advantage in order to admire the sea and the little inhabitants that lived there. The journey felt endless when finally we saw a coast from afar. Land! Land!
Do you think you're in some kind of bad romance novel?
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
What a retort. Wait, let me guess. Your mentor is Israel, right?
Uh,
Ha ha ha.
is it still far?
few hours, I would say. The wind doesn't look to be on our side, and I prefer not to use the motor. We will need them to work when we return.
Wise decision. I turned towards the Kappa. Did you see Elliot? We're almost there.
Hee!
You're finally waking up, huh? I took the Kappa in my arms to show him a bit of the horizon and the coast. He was screaming in joy and making big gestures with his arms. I think I understand better than anyone the joy he's experiencing right now. I was alone too, far from home. Have you already gone on a mission in the Jade region?
No, not yet.
So why are you accompanying me?
Because I know how to steer this ship. And
That's all?
I know, it's always this way.
I don't understand. You are the god of El, the god that watches over all of Eldarya, right?
Yes.
So why is it that you don't even have the capacities to organize a journey correctly?
Hey, no need to get spiteful. We do as we can. The majority of us didn't get the chance to be trained or formed. Miko had to learn everything from scratch. She didn't get a choice with her role.
You're not the only ones protecting this world, right?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that the god's burden was so heavy.
We aren't very good, but we try. At least I think.
Sorry, I was a bit harsh.
Don't worry about it. We are idlers. But we make it work. Well, and we managed. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, there seems to be a lot of vegetation where the Kappas live.
It doesn't surprise me at all. It's a very traditional society in its ways of life.
I can see the leaves and the trees from here. I don't think we are very far. We docked and hit the boat near a thicket not far from the beach. Chrome brought the food offerings. Wow, those leaves are way bigger than I had imagined from seeing them from afar.
I'll admit, I feel very small now.
Then we went in the direction of the forest entrance. What are these statues supposed to symbolize?
I'm at a loss here.
Why am I thinking of Jabba the Hutt seeing the one on the right? The others make me think of a mix between Easter Island and Venus of Willendorf. Eldarya seems to be bursting with so many mysteries. I can't wait to discover Elliot's birthplace.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing in particular. I was just admiring the statues.
Do they really intrigue you?
Yes, quite a lot.
It's true that it's interesting to make new discoveries like this. In general, I like exploring places where I'm on a mission.
Is that why you're always late? It's not to snitch on you that I'm saying that. Maybe if you spoke to Miko about it, she could give you exploration missions. You could combine your work and your passion. At least it will allow you.
Stop it, will you? I have enough of that asshole Israel to annoy me all the time, and now you're starting too.
I'm just trying to help.
Well, you're not helping by mingling in their stupidity.
Uh,
Sorry, I shouldn't get angry over such small things.
I heard you talking with Miko the other day.
You are spying on us?
No. I was looking for Miko, and I came across both of you talking.
You heard everything then?
Barely anything. It's not like me to listen in when it's none of my business.
Thanks. No worries, it's fine.
Are you sure? Don't hesitate to ask. I was out quite a bit when I arrived at the guard. I would love to return the favor as much as possible.
Yes. Come on, let's go see the Kappas.
When we went through the forest, I stopped for a while to admire everything. The area was so fascinating and beautiful. I felt lost in the immensity of it all. I felt like Alice in Wonderland. The village is that way.
Stay here. I'll go scout out the place.
Why can't I go with you?
Humans are rare here. It'd be a bad omen for them.
I'm a fairy too. It should be fine.
Not enough. I would rather not take the risk.
Chrome left for a moment, and I took advantage of the time to say my goodbyes to Elliot. This is where we will part, little stinky buddy. All right, come here. I knelt down and hugged the Kappa. You wouldn't think so, but I got really attached to this little creature. He started to cry until a man came up to us.
Hajime mashite.
My goodness, it's a giant turtle. Is he speaking in Japanese? I'm sorry, I don't speak that language at all.
You are not native to these sacred lands, so pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
My name is...
Like when Elliot gave me his Kappa name, I heard a language that was unpronounceable.
I won't hold it against you if you butcher my name.
I think I'll just go with Sir, if that's okay.
Oh, Granddaddy is good too.
The Kappa glared at Chrome. Personally, I wouldn't want to disrespect him.
And what is your name?
My name is Erica.
It's a very beautiful name. I imagine that...
Elliot ran to the creature and started speaking to him. The master looked so thrilled.
So this is why you came all this way.
Chrome, you didn't tell him anything?
I wanted to avoid losing time. I asked him to come as quickly as possible.
Have you found others?
What do you mean?
Many of our newborns were abducted a few weeks ago.
That's horrible.
Where did you find him?
Close to the Guard of L General Headquarters. I'm really sorry, we only found him. And we had an accident. Elliot fell and
Elliot?
Yes, it's the name I gave him. I wasn't able to pronounce his name. I hope I haven't disrespected you.
Elliot! Elliot! Elliot!
If he likes it, that is all that matters. I saw for his wound. Don't worry, my child. The most important part is that he's back here in one piece. How did it happen?
I was playing with him and he fell.
Boom! Big! Bam! Boom!
I see that you have taught him some words. That's an excellent initiative.
We have also brought you food as a token of our good faith. We wish that the good relationship between the God of El and the Kappa people continues to thrive.
Could that be?
Aqueous kukimis, yes. We know that you continue to eat it as a tradition.
Please allow me to give you some food as a token of our gratitude. It will be just a moment.
Oh, thank you. I would
accept with pleasure. However, we were ordered to return as quickly as possible.
I understand.
I have a question to ask you before you go.
Which one?
May I see Elliot again one day?
I cannot promise anything, but only time will tell.
Okay. Well, goodbye then, Elliot.
Goodbye, Erica!
Please send our honor to Dame Miko.
We will.
We said our goodbyes, and I asked myself what the master meant by our honor. Hey, Chrome, what did he mean by send his honor?
It's an expression here. It's a bit like, give him my greetings, but a bit more noble-like, you know?
Okay. It's kind of sad that we couldn't stay longer.
We will come back one day, I'm sure of it. Don't worry. You will see your stinky buddy again.
Thanks, Chrome. Come on, let's go to the boat. Where is it?
Where's the boat?
We searched for more than an hour for that wretched boat. Chrome assured me that he dropped the anchor, and I saw him do it with my own eyes. There's no sign of it on the beach. No sign of someone that tried stealing the ship or the boat.
Everything has just simply vanished.